My name's Sanjit Dhanjal and welcome to part 2 of our Back to Basics series, where we're going to explore the importance of working with a good property agent. We're going to give you lots of useful tips on how to find the right property agent. We as property investors all have differing goals and objectives. What means a lot to me may not necessarily mean a lot to you. And so, first of all, to find the right property agent, a good starting point is one that takes their time to understand your true objectives. Why are you ultimately trying to invest in property? It always gets me when agents start selling property to clients without first of all trying to understand this, because let's face it, how are we going to help add value to an investor's journey if we don't know where it is they're trying to get to? So first and foremost, if your agent or whoever you're talking to doesn't take the time to understand you as an investor and what's important to you, then I would draw a line under it straight away and head for the door. Now, the second thing we look for, or we advise our clients to look for, is industry accreditation. I'm going to talk to you about two that you will or should see on your agent's website. The first one is the Property Ombudsman Service. Every agent in the UK is required to be registered with the Property Ombudsman Service, and that way, in the unlikely event, or in the likely event, unfortunately, of anything going wrong, you always have the Property Ombudsman Service there to help you and assist you. One would simply write a complaint to the Property Ombudsman Service. They would then look into it, and more often than not, your rights as a consumer, as a property investor, are protected. The second one investors can look for is the Property Redress Scheme, which again, like the Property Ombudsman, is another authoritative body that regulates the property industry. So look out for those two accreditations. If you can't see any sign of those accreditations on your agent's website, then the chances are they're not regulated. Another good place to look or ask is for recommendations. Ask, other agents in and around the area. Ask other people, who've purchased property in that area for recommendations of suitable agents that they may have worked with in the past. Referrals and recommendations can often count for a lot, and bearing in mind these people who've referred these guys to you have often been through a similar process to you, they can actually add a lot of weight. Another good thing to do is to check Trustpilot and Google reviews, because you can bet your life any clients or any issues they may have had with other clients would have made their way there. Reading the reviews, understanding the reviews, looking at the score that people have reviewed them on will often give you a good idea of the type of agent you're dealing with. Look for 5 out of 5s, look for lots of positive reviews, and also pay attention to the negative reviews, because you get a good feel for what it is that agent isn't doing right. Now, last but not least, again, something that not enough investors do, is to ask for a client reference. Now, don't just ask for a written reference or a case study or something like that. Ask the agent to put you in touch and to give you the telephone number of 2 or 3 of their clients that would speak highly about them, or that would give them the honest opinion about how they're working. That brings us to the end of Volume 2. We hope you found it very useful, and we hope the information we told you about really does help you avoid the mistakes that some of our clients are making. Stay tuned for Volume 3, where we're going to be telling you all you need to know and all you need to be aware of being a landlord. So stay tuned for our landlord guide, which is going to come out very shortly.